Maybe getting the stone would have been a good idea as well. I'm sure we got plenty though. So you've done that, and then we got all those things. So in general, it's needing all that lot, but it's probably going to be fine just doing all that. So what I need to go and find is silver somehow. First of all, how am I doing in my inventory for hydrogen? Not too bad. Might take a second. I'll take another couple of bottles with me just to be sure, because I'm not necessarily going to grab any of it. Well, I'm going to grab a little bit of it if I find it, but I'm not necessarily going to. So essentially I just need silver. Silver is my main thing. I am going to... Well, actually I'll leave them on so that I know where they are. So K, GPS, and magnesium also show on HUD because, yeah, that's probably over there though, isn't it? Right, we're going to go over this way because we've got no bits over there for me to find. There is a rock right here. What's in this rock? Nickel. Cool. Right, we're gonna mark this as nickel. So K, GPS, new from current position, that one, and it's going to be nickel. Yeah, cool. So now we're going to fly a bit further in the direction where we have nothing else. And I don't know quite how to find anything else. I think it's literally just going to be a case of just fly along the ground. Don't kill yourself along the ground, preferably, because you got a fair bit on you. So you just want to find silver, preferably. Silver is all I really need. Silver. Gas refuel from bolt. Yep, that's fine. Where is silver? I think I have asked this before. If anyone's able to... Oh, there's a patch there. Anyone able to... If it's not completely randomly generated, if you're able... Like, the same sort of... I don't know, because I don't know if it's a seed or not. It's the same world that you start with. Oh, that's magnesium. Magnesium right behind me. And nickel. Magnesium and nickel. Over here. Okay, we'll just... Nope, it's not that. Okay. GPS. New from current. That. Name. So it's just mag. And that's mag and Nick. Because I can't be asked to do it proper. Right. We'll go flying a bit, so we're going to wait for... Look for white that says silver, preferably. White that says silver. Also, watch where you're going so you don't fly into trees, because that would also be a bad idea. Come on. Just give me some silver, please. Give me some silver. That was a bush, but it's all good. Bushes don't obviously hurt you, apparently. I just want silver. Am I still in that patch? Because I know there's a... I think I'm still in that patch, so it's all good. We're going to drop ourselves down and put them back on. Drop ourselves down and put ourselves back on. Because there's also stone over there I'm going to look at. So come on, silver, 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 please. Give me some silver. Give me some silver. I just need some silver. Well, I actually need a lot of silver, but you get the point. I need lots of silver. What's here? Please be silver. That's uranium. Okay, well, that's kind of useful. Kind of. I do also need uranium, but that's not what I'm actually here for. New from current position. Uranium. Uranium to power my ships. Yeah. I don't know whether that's going to get copyrighted. I doubt that's going to get copyrighted, but then again, Captain Sparkle's got copyrighted for singing Wrecking Ball, so yeah. Although I wasn't actually singing the lyrics, it's all good. Plus it's Miley Cyrus, and Miley Cyrus is a little bit more crazy. So, yeah. I'm losing the track of what I need to talk about. I'm just, literally, I'm hunting for silver. This last episode is going to be me hunting for silver. I'm wasting power trying to do that. I'm going to make myself miles away. I'm going to have to walk all the way back. Thankfully there's no dogs, because I turned them off. Because otherwise that would have really kind of just been annoying. Come on, just something? Is it that hard to find stuff? It's probably better to be using a ship to do this, but I haven't got something that's going to work good enough. I don't have the resources to make a ship to actually be a scout, basically. Although I suppose it only needs, like... It literally needs just thrusters, power cell of some sort. I might be able to. I might just go do that. There's a patch over here. I'm going to look at this quickly first. Even though it's... there needs to be more discernibleness. Magnesium silicon. Okay, well that's not so bad. GPS. New. Mag and sil. Mag. Sil. That'll do. Yep. And I was just going to scoot over this sort of way. Scoot over this way. That's more magnesium. Over this way. Silicon. I need silver. Please, silver. Anyone? I need silver. Yeah, like I was saying, if for some reason or somehow you can actually find out. Isn't this where the other base was? Pretty sure that's the other base. It's supposed to be the other base over there. For all I know, it might have been deleted by... Oh no, it's right there. I see it on my screen now. It's that one there. I don't think I can get anything out of this though. Let's go and have a look-see. But yeah, I don't... If you can tell me like coordinates of where stuff is, I'll be very grateful. But I don't know whether you can or not. That's just that doesn't really... That's not really going to help, is it? That's just... Yeah, that won't really help. I don't think there's anything in here that's going to be of much use to me. Because I think I've basically stripped most things. Oh, there's a reactor. Did I not do that? Does it have any... It has nothing in its inventories apart from the guns. That's going to give me 100 out of the 2,000 that I need. Well, if I can carry it... Well, that's somewhat helpful. Look at the chairs! And I'm sure they had a thing, but no. Refinery would be useful if I dismantle a refinery. And I could build another one on the new station bit. How I'm going to build it on there, I don't necessarily know, but I don't know if I had the inventory space for this. But then again, I could just probably build one as it is, because that's fine. Yeah, I don't really need any of these bits here. The actual large cargo container, even that's not necessary. Most things here I've stripped out that was useful. But that extra power, that extra few reactor components does make it a little bit useful. But I still need to find silver, is the main thing. So yeah, what I'm just going to go do is go back and find a... I'm going to turn all my GPSs off. Can I multi-select them all? No, I have to go through them all individually and do that. Can I go up and do that? Up and do that? No, it doesn't work that way. How about if I use tab? Nope, that doesn't work either. It's literally you have to click on them individually and do that. Cool. Now I know where I am. I'm going to work on building myself just a very small little scout to go and find resources with. Essentially, literally just one... Probably something like a battery, a solar panel, a control seat, thrusters in all directions, and a thing. The thing, yeah. The thing that detects, the detector, or detector, that's the word. I'm getting tired, if you can't tell. Actually no, I'm not getting tired. I've been tired for a few days. Ugh. I've been bad and I've not been going to sleep at a reasonable time and all that lot. Right, we're going to build this then. We're going to build this on a platform that we can. We're going to build this on this platform here. We might also want to have a connector so that it can connect up, so that it can charge up through that as well. So we'll do that. Right, so I'm literally not going to have any armor on it. It's just going to be the basics that it needs. And a landing gear, maybe. We'll start with a landing gear, because that makes life easier, I think. Where are the landing gears? Is it going to be... Am I going to do it as a remote control block in a normal seat? Because that will save on resources. Because that takes up a lot of things. That takes up barely anything. That takes up barely anything in a small ship. So I think we're going to do it as a remote control. Okay, we're going to go on to control 2. And we're going to get rid of all these things. And we're going to get what we want on it. So we want one of them. We want one of them. We also want a solar panel. And we want a battery. It's literally going to be that. And we also want a... Well, we want atmospheric thrusters. A gyroscope would also be useful, yes. An ore detector. And then... Last but not least, what else was I needing? The landing gear, I think. Is that everything? It's literally just control, remote control, a seat to sit on. Am I going to see the ore detector whilst doing it like that? That is the question, I suppose. Possibly. Hopefully. I hope. I really do hope. Might need an antenna then. We'll just use an antenna. We'll put an antenna on just in case. But solar panels for the battery, thrusters all around, a gyroscope because it needs a gyroscope, and we got the thrusters, haven't we? Yep. Then the last thing that I really probably should do. Well, actually, no, there was a connector as well. But I need to start with the thing. Well, we'll do that, and then we'll do a landing gear on tab 1 again. Landing gear. Cool, right. I want you on small. How do you change the size thing again? They've changed how you do the thing, and now I don't know. Because it works by what you're fitting on, but how do you start a new ship? Have they got the new... Press 7 again to change block size. Aha! Aha! Cool, okay. We're getting somewhere. Right, so... There. Did that land? Assume that landed. And weld it up. It's not locked, but that'll do. So essentially, I then now need to go on to control 2. And... just one of them. You need interior plate. Of course I had all that because of... Yeah, cool. Yeah. Interior stuff. So I'm now going to put in that into that sort of thing. And we've got bits of bits, but I need some interior plates. That's probably way more than I necessarily need. But I've got them anyway. So I'm going to weld it up. Control 1, 1. No, control 2, 1. Because I need to place it first. You're going to go like that. Arrow points to the front. They don't have the arrow on it anymore. That's not helping me. I'm assuming it's like that. Control 1, 1. Like so. So then control 2, and then we'll put the chair on the top of it. Chair on top of it. Or do battery first. Battery first, and it will go like so. And of course that's going to happen. Should have figured that, because it's not locked down. If I was to do that now, and do that very cleverly, could I somehow access this? No, I need a terminal. I basically just need I need a thing. A control panel. I just need a miscellaneous control panel. That thing. Put that in like so. Can I weld that up? Yep. Okay. Landing gear and lock. Does that mean you're locked now? It does not mean you're locked now. Is it because you've got no power? Like lock state. It's because it's got no power. So how am I how Okay, I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do is just put it on directly on top. Okay, we'll do that. Like so. That way, it doesn't. Like, yeah, right, what do I need? Power cells, basically. Power cells, power cells, power cells, power cells. I think it was like 20. And that's all I needed, I think. There we go. But I now can't then move that, so that's just how it's going to have to be. Are you now locked? No, because I don't know if I left auto lock on, but it's all good. So landing gear. Please lock. No, you're not going to lock? Why are you not going to lock? Why is this landing gear not being smart? Are you locked now? You're not locked. Why are you not locked? Okay, whatever. Stay calm. Stay calm. It's all good. It's just gonna look not quite how I was intending, but it's all good. Chair on the top, in the middle. Like, no, that's not quite where I wanted you, please. Pretty sure I wanted you a bit further forward. Thank you. Control 2. Don't want to get too close. I wanted it like so. Thank you. Control 1. So now we've got a chair. Perfect. And how we're going to connect this up, I don't know, because of how it worked out. I can't connect it how I wanted it to. Whatever. 2. Well, I suppose I need to do that still, which is going to be a pain because it's going to be... Now tell me this isn't going to line up in size-wise. Is it? Is it? Is this going to be awful looking in size? It's not going to be that bad. But if I put this on, it's going to fall over. That's what's going to really annoy me. Well, we'll put on thrusters first then. So 5. And I'm wondering how many thrusters I'm going to need. Just a few like small ones along the side first. We'll put them. Can we put them down? No, we'll put them there. 1, 2. Of course that's gonna happen. Of course that's gonna happen. Of course it's gonna do that. I should have done it evenly. Because now it's gonna be like that. And I don't know how to do it otherwise. Why couldn't you just lock your stupid thing? I don't like how they got things sorted now because there was supposed to be a auto lock and it didn't lock to the thing and it didn't work the size and just yeah. Anybody get that reference at all? That I just went with and all that. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna have to use this, but this hasn't got any landing gears to do it with, so never mind then. I don't know how to do this now. Well, we're just gonna make a guesswork. I'm thinking, why can't I build there? Can I build there? We'll do that then. 1 forward. So we got 6 down, which should be enough to lift it off. We got like 1 forward so far. Is going to be 2. I need 1 braking at least. So perhaps what I'll do is 4 and then 2. So we'll do that, and then we'll go. I have to just go up here again, aren't I? I like how you don't move now that I'm keep knocking you. I was worried about knocking you before, and now you won't do it at all. Just move ourselves back, and we'll do that because I want to put 2 braking, so either side like so. So that's front and back, and then I need left and right. And so how I'm going to do left and right? Along the bottom? No, because that's going to burn off the bottom there, isn't it? Because you're there, aren't you? In fact, I could have put 2 at the bottom. Can I put 2 at the bottom? I could have put 2 at the bottom. Like so. But then that doesn't really make a difference to what goes on there. But I could put some there. I could also do other things. I'm not entirely sure what I'm thinking here. So left and right, I think it's literally just going to be a case of 1 like so. Yeah, we'll do it like so, and then 1 like so on front there. So like that, and we might do 2 on... No, because I need to do... Can I still put the thing on there as I want to? I could put the thing on there if I wanted to. It just wouldn't look as good. So what I'm thinking is we'll put these on the front instead. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Put these on the front. That didn't do anything. Like so. Like so. So that's left and right. It's not the best of positioning, and it's not probably going to help, but it's going to do. We got the battery, you got that. We got gyroscopes we need to put on, so 6. I don't know quite how I'm going to put this on. Perhaps just 1 here will do. Actually, this is a good place to put them all in general, so I'm going to do that. I also need to put the ore detector on, so that's actually also another good place to put this. Could get away with that, couldn't I, actually? Like so, and I could even probably do an 8 over on the other side. So that would work. I'm liking that. And, like that. Yep. So that's essentially all that I need. I just want some... I need to weld it up, basically. Detector components, that's fair enough. Motors, that's fair enough. I'm going to weld it up as much as possible, but pretty much that is it for this session of recording. I hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, please leave the videos a like, respectively. Leave your comments down below of anything I might have asked. Share with your friends, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I shall see you all in another episode. Bye for now, guys.